Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jason with RC Off-Road Racing, and I had a really good first run with my new Serpent. It's an old 811 model that I've done some modifications to, mostly just the motor and servo mount. I got bullet plugs running to it, running two-way shorties, which is also took a little modification. So being that I gotta remount the servo, it didn't hold, but double tape it, But anyway, you got the receiver box back here. Well, otherwise I got it on this side because I run the battery on this side. So, because the motor weighs more than the ESC and the servo, I think, together. So I wanted to put most of the other weight over here because that's where the motor. But anyway, so that one, it does pretty good, but it is a little off balance. I think it's keeping me from being able to keep up as best as I probably could. So, like I said, I used this servo mount, and I gotta say I'm really impressed when I went to this last race at Turn and Burn, which was their first opening race. In my practicing, I ran this one time in practice, and I had two 18.8 and 18.5 second lap, which was, some of the fastest laps of the day. Now, there was a couple guys that hit a 17. Not many. Most typical laps from, people of my caliber were about 19. So to hit the 18 with the truggy, there weren't a lot of truggies. I don't think we even had a truggy class, maybe we did, but so I don't know how I would have compared with the other ones. But I gotta say, it ran good for the first time with a 1900 kV motor. Now this is on a very short track. Maybe I'll show you a little piece of that video, maybe right here. Alright, so I'm also going to cut in and put in, at the end of this, I'll show you the lap times, and I'll kind of maybe use my computer and use my phone to record it just so I can scroll through and show you guys in practice how, there's maybe 4 or 5 other people of all the drivers that even got down into an 18-second lap. So this car seems very capable. I got it sitting up on there to see. I can see everything, but it really drives like a dream. Everything's, like I said, brand new. The drivetrain is like super smooth. This one has the upgraded front and rear diff to the swivel gears, the conical ones. Not conical. I don't think that's what it's called, but it's like a slant cut or swivel cut. Not so much swivel cut, it's more of a slant cut. And so it just, where the original ones that came with my other one were just straight cut, and they weren't, weren't pronounced, weren't really sharp, so they end up kind of rounding out under heavy load on brakes, maybe heavy load on acceleration up a hill. But certainly there's a downhill jump at Red Brush that if your gears ain't set up just right, that when you hit the brakes coming down, it's going to and you're going to click, 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 click if you don't have your mesh right, or if you're having an issue with the diff and pinion in your differential boxes, with the gears, that is. But I'm really impressed with the very first run of this thing. Like I said, I'm running with, I'm talking a Serpent buggy body. I do have a front little hood scoop. Fits it pretty good. Alright guys, I'll see if I put some footage of it. I don't have it of this running, but maybe some other guys wanted to see. I'll get an idea of this track. It's very small. Lap times are 20 seconds-ish. That's probably the average. It's 20 seconds. So 18, 19, 17, you're doing pretty good. But, alright guys, well, I appreciate you watching. I'm Jason, and, I hope to put out more content. I just don't ever have time, guys, and really don't know what to talk about. Nobody really runs these scene buggies, but maybe I'll get into some information that can just help across the board. It's not really specific to this particular chassis and brand, but I would like to get a new one. But we're going to try this one out for the rest of this season. Other ones we'll keep hanging on to it. Truggies are awesome. They're fun. They're pretty expensive. I won't get the value back from what I put into it. But probably just hang on to it, and that'll be my backup in case this one breaks completely and I just need something to run on or whatever. But that truck ain't bad either. I'm gonna pull it out real quick so we can take a look. Let me pause this real quick. All right, guys. So here's my other truckie. Pretty much the same thing. This one has aftermarket steering parts, which I don't know. It steers real good, but the servo in this is a lower end servo, and it's just smoother and not quite as fast and twitchy. I don't know. I think this one's a little too twitchy. I think I want to turn it down to 6 volts. This one runs a single 4S pack, but I might start running two 2Ss now that I have I have 2 sets of 2S shorty high voltage, 5.5 milliamp hour lipos. So yeah, guys, I think for this one, I may just switch back to running the two 2S shorties too, just because it's going to balance it so much better. And that's probably a big reason why it's not cornering and can't keep up with the others, because it's not as well balanced as the newer cars. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in and following my content. Some of y'all that still do. I know I don't have too big a following, man, but I love this hobby. I love sharing any information that I know that might be helpful. I don't run the most top of the line stuff. Now I do run pretty top of the line electronics, but they're all like, I do buy stuff new, but usually I try to get deals on certain stuff. If I ran just one class, it'd probably be a bit different, But right now, I like to experiment with all these 8-scale classes that are all real interesting. Nitro, I'll probably have my least fun with it, but I think that eventually come along where I'll have some real fun with Nitro. These e-truggies are fun until all the real fast guys got them now, so it's like it's no longer like a smaller sportsman class like it was for so long. Now it's a pro class of mostly pro truggy drivers. So to finish 7th or 8th or something, you're probably doing pretty good if you're a sportsman driver. If you're running a truggy class these days, but the sun shines on a dog's head occasionally too. So I've got second with this truggy at a race at Zoo City. This truggy, I haven't got anything, but I did get a hot lap, couple hot laps. It's got 2 18 laps with 1 practice, which that's pretty good. I'll show you all that here at the end of the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Later. All right, guys. So this is a look at the practice runs. Okay, let's see here. I went to the wrong one. That's somebody else. But see, his fast lap was 19. Looks like 8. It's kind of small. I can't see it. Let's see. Is that mine? Yeah, now we're looking at my one and only truggy practice run. And then I scroll down here a second, and you can see I got 2 18-second there on the 7th lap. And then down a little lower, I can't tell which one. But yeah, and then I'm gonna scroll and kind of show you what everybody else's fast lap. We got 20-something, 19, 20-something, 25, 19. It's just going so fast I can't see. Maybe you guys can blow it up and look at it, but